Everyday Superpower, we talk body language, relationships, game, human dynamics, and everything in between. She will throw a spanner in the works just before you see her for the first time. When you're dating, and it could be the second time, don't get me wrong, could be the second time. As you start to date more frequently, it happens less and less, right? Not in this basis I'm going to speak on. When you're dating, a day before you're about to meet, on the day you're about to meet, you will find regularly a woman will, if it's the first time seeing you, most definitely more than any time else, a woman will throw a spanner in the works. A woman will tell you she's anxious, tell you something's come up, rely on the story she's been building up on since you initially established the date. Pay attention. Will put up her anti-slut defense. I hope you're not expecting much of me, but blah blah blah. Oh, I've got woman problems, blah blah blah. Oh, I'm not gonna do this, I'm gonna go home, blah blah blah. That's fine. Multiple different perspectives and reasons as to why a woman would do this. What's important is your reaction, because that is why she's putting it up there. It is a test. It's one of the tests women will put forward, right? When it comes to her pulling out last minute, question yourself, could I have seen this coming? Right? A lot of the times there is a forewarning that this is going to happen. If when you've established the date, maybe it's a week ago, you'll find she says, oh, I'm working very hard. Oh, I'm tired from work. Oh, I'm so exhausted. She'll make up these many different sort of hints because she won't take accountability, right? She'll find an indirect way to excuse herself. And let me tell you one thing, it's completely fine. It's completely fine. Just accept it for what it is. It will happen. If you date on a regular basis, it most definitely will happen. A woman will get cold feet before seeing you through whichever means. Why shouldn't she? If she's meeting a stranger, it's completely fine for her to feel that way, alright? Don't take it personally. Just accept it as what it is. Why wouldn't she do that, right? She might have something else come up. You won't find out if she's had something else come up, but she might possibly have something else come up. You as a man have to deal with that appropriately. If she has cancelled on you last moment, and she doesn't want to give you an alternate date, then it's not up to you to arrange a date. Ball's in her park. If she's cancelled on you and you've spent time to have that space open for her, is it borderline disrespectful? I would say so, yeah. But don't showcase that. Don't complain about it. It's fine. You just go on your way. You've got better things to do. Remember that. The whole point of this game is you will always have something better to do. This whole dating situation isn't the be all and end all. The moment you place this dating and seeing these women on a pedestal above and beyond anything else, that's when you stop becoming attractive. You become desperate. You're perceived as desperate. She knows you're desperate. The way you move, the way you act, the way you communicate with her is through a lens of desperation and putting her first and foremost. She doesn't need to ever be first. She is not the one. She will never be the one, because the one is you. She is the two. Yes? The one represents the phallus. Adam came before Eve, right? You are the one, number one. So, and let it be known that she enjoys being number two. She might tell you otherwise, but she knows that she's got a strong man in her life, a rock she can depend on, and who can lead the way. Right? Number one is the phallus, so is the lighthouse that shines a light across the dark seas and shows the way. The phallus represents the torch that guides the way with an illuminating light, and you are to be illuminated and to be knowledgeable and to showcase a strength of character that... So what if you've cancelled on me? You don't mean that much to me. I've not even met you before, or I might have met you once if it's the second time around. Thank you for showcasing your prioritization. If you care, you can reschedule. We don't say that verbally, because she knows that's the case. She's a grown woman. If she cares, she will reschedule or attempt to do so, and she'll put an idea forth, right? Oh, how about I see you on Friday instead? Can we do Friday? She's making herself available, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing, is it? I wouldn't respond straight away, but it's up to you. You could say Friday, yeah. And then if that doesn't end up going through, cut the bitch off. I don't make the rules. Cut her off. Yeah? But I'd say I'll get back to you. Bro, we don't play by your rules. I set this out, you've cancelled on me. I'm not going to start jumping through hoops for the sake of it, yeah? I'm a valuable person who's got better things to be doing, because that Friday is my weekend, and my weekend I've got spare time to build. You see? You can fluff it and put it on if you want. If you don't have anything better to do on Friday, you can still play the game. I'm not saying lie, because I don't think it's the best way about it, but you can do this. If you want to be perceived as somebody who has value elsewhere outside of the realm of, oh, please come and date me, say I'll get back to you. Take your time, man. Take your bloody time. She's had a laugh at your expense with your time, so it's the least you can do, right? So yeah, they'll say, you know, I've got my woman problems. Oh, I don't feel comfortable with coming over to yours and that's completely fine, because who are you to say otherwise? It's her choice if she wants to. The bottom line is, you go out and date and you do it for your own self-enjoyment. Whether you be going to get a few drinks, whether you be going to get food, enjoy spending time with feminine company, the half to your half. Learn a few things. Have some positive engagement outside of your general work life and all of this building you're doing. Just relax. Have some downtime. It's a blessing to you to have these moments. And then when she realizes you're not applying pressure and you're not some desperate idiot, you best believe these problems might just get thrown out of the window, and you might end up having an even better night when she ends up coming back to yours, right? No pressure. Oh, what? You can't come back to mine tonight? No, most definitely not after you behave in that manner. That's childish manner. You're thinking down there and you're placing what she's got between her legs on a pedestal. That's disgusting. She's not interested in that. She's not interested in that. She wants a man who knows his self-worth, and if it's not you, it'll be the next woman. Yeah. No problem. This is some game. This is some game. It's up to you how to assess and analyze this. We speak on women testing men all the time. This is most definitely a test a woman's going to do, and unfortunately, if you date regular, there are going to be so many women you do have to cut off who you might have really liked, because she's made excuses not to see you, and from there you've given her a bit of space and distanced yourself, awaiting to see if she's going to get back in touch to reschedule something, and she never does. It's self-explanatory, right? There's attraction and there's repulsion. She's not attracted to you to the degree as to where she wants to establish and come and see you. There we go, simples. She's explained it, yeah, perhaps in an indirect fashion, but it's to be respected. Let's move on with our lives, yeah? Time's too short, life is too short to be fussing and fighting over people who aren't that fussed about us, yeah? Some girls will be, some girls won't. Doesn't matter who you are. And on that note, I'm signing out. People, click like and subscribe, because I'm signing in with videos each and every day. 2 links in the description. One will take you to my catalogue of body language. Over 220 videos of how to read people through their non-verbal behaviour. It's how to read their minds. It's free of charge on YouTube. Second to that is the Patreon. And the Patreon, you'll join me in watching real life first dates, where I'll break down attraction and repulsion body language. You'll see it manifest in the real world around you, because it's hardwired in all of us. I'm signing out, peace.